Hello, and welcome to Joanne's Healing Within. I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, and the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. A mom and a wife. And we're still in 2021, so I'm still helping you be the best version of who you are. And I think I'll probably continue to do that because it feels like a good fit. So before we dive in, a couple of things. Want to make announcements here. Remember to share, like, and comment on today's show. Most importantly, share. You got to get your friends to know that we're here. Then comment. I want to know what you learned during today's show, how you healed during today's show, and what else do I want to learn? What you thought about today's show. So 3 things you want to comment on. Comment, very important. And then, of course, go ahead and hit that like button because that's helpful too. And by you doing those 3 things, even if you were to just share and comment, your name's going to go in a bucket and you'll get a chance to win this week's raffle. Yay. And I'm really excited to share last week's raffle winner, which I'll be doing that towards the end of the show. So it'll keep you at the edge of your chair because you're kind of curious to know if it's you. So yes. And if you've missed any episodes up until today, no, you can watch us on Roku and YouTube. And when you do watch us on YouTube, remember to also hit that like button and subscribe because that's important as well. And I just got amazing news that you can now watch us on Twitter. Alrighty, which means now I gotta, reactivate my Twitter page, something I'll be doing later. And I'm sure maybe you'll do it too. Anyway, so how are we all feeling on this amazing Sunday? I cannot believe it's the 17th already. But before I go into all of that, I want to shout out to all of my advertising sponsors. There's a whole bunch of them. There's about 8. And I'm so very grateful that there's 8 people that want to sponsor this show week after week after week, which how this show keeps going. So I'm going to just start off with our first sponsor, which is Lisa Lorenzo. She's a helpful life coach. I don't know if she's a coach. I think she's a personal trainer to be specific. Then there is Joe Monkman. He's our shamanic healing practitioner and wellness advocate. Dr. Robert Garcia, the warrior strategist. Need to make income in stream? Talk to my friend, Dr. Rob, at Design Your Paycheck. Then we also have Bradbury. He was actually on the show last week. We'll talk about that in a minute. He's the founder of the Mystic Warrior Academy. Kendra Greer, he's our astrologer. He's also a graphic designer. So if you need that book cover, go talk to him because he does all mine. We also have Gabriella, which I'm going to screw up her last name, so I won't even attempt it. She's a medical intuitive and also the founder of a Alive Health Solution. Then we have Nick Rafter. He is our real estate agent. So if you're looking for that new house, new apartment, he's your go-to. And he's also an editor, writer, and journalist. So if you need someone to edit your next blog or your next book, reach out. Last but not least, CJ Ives Lopez. CJ Ives Lopez. I'm going to have an exciting day today because she's my guest. She is the publisher of the Author's Porch magazine, and she's also the host of the Author's Porch podcast. We'll be talking to her in a little while. So those are all my amazing advertising sponsors. And as I was saying about Bradbury, hopefully you got to check out my show from last week because he was my guest. And we had an amazing conversation in regards to his amazing 8-week course that he's offering. I do believe registration is actually taking place as we speak. And the topic for last week was the way of the divine warrior. And we spoke about 2 amazing topics offhand. I don't remember them. I think one was something about the feminine energy and the other one was to be. What are you being? What are you being? And it's really important to know, what are you being? Because that really ties into like your purpose, to why you're here on earth, to why you have a pulse. And many of us might just sort of think we're just here to be here, just to be here on earth. Like I ask this question many times to people, like, why do you think you were born? And sometimes I get the silliest answers, such as, well, I was just born, I'm supposed to be here. No, you're not supposed to just be here. There's about something you're supposed to be doing. There's a purpose for why you were chosen to be here in this lifetime, to live, to experience this life, this thing called life, living in freedom every day. And those of us in this lifetime who've had the opportunity to experience the last, give and take, almost 2 years of this pandemic and everything that goes wrapped around it, this is something that is taking us to our purpose. So I ask you, what are you being today? What are you being? Are you being awesome? Are you being magnificent? Are you being like me, magical and a healer? Because I always think I'm magical and a healer. I feel like, you know, anytime around people, there's always something I'm like, you know, splashing out on them to help them to heal or to see the magic within themselves. So what are you being today is my question. Yes. So yeah, so last week's show was Untitled Bradbury again. He is the founder of the Mystic Warrior Academy, and he has this amazing 8-week course. I highly recommend you go and check it out. So let's move into some other important stuff that's going on this week, being that it is Sunday. And I like to share with you the insight that's coming up. It's almost like the current events, so to speak. So what's coming up? Today is Sunday. We are literally one day, 24 hours away. Now, most of you might want to sit back in your chair so you don't fall off your chair when I say this of excitement. We are literally 24 hours away from Mercury going direct. Yay, let's all clap. Yes, yes, yes. Mercury going direct, but not just Mercury going direct. We also have Jupiter going direct. For those of you who are not aware of what Jupiter does, we all know Mercury is all about our communication, about scheduling, planning, traveling, and not buying big, heavy-duty, expensive items during Mercury retrograde. Just wanted to put that out there. Or not signing those major contracts. Just wanted to put that out there. All that comes to an end after tomorrow. Or some astrologers might actually say, wait till the shadow period of Mercury to be over, which is usually about 2 weeks. So really wait till the end of October to dive into any major commitments, so to speak. But let's talk about Jupiter for 1 minute. When I think about Jupiter's energy, Jupiter's theme, Jupiter is about expansion. Jupiter is also about gifts. So now that Jupiter's been in retrograde for quite some time, it's now going direct. So we're going to start to reap the benefits of the expansions and also gifts. So if there's anything that you have wanted to expand, such as your business, you're going to start to see that. You're going to start to see how your business starts to expand, whether it's at a point where you take on a new location or you start reaching out to a much larger audience in regards to worldwide. However Jupiter is going to work for you, we're going to start to see that after tomorrow. So here we have it. Jupiter and Mercury both going direct tomorrow. And I also believe what makes this so magnificent is they're going direct at the exact same time. So that's really powerful, magical energy. Now, in addition to those two planets going direct, and I'm sure you know this by now, but I'm going to give you a refresher. On October 6th, which was our new moon in Libra energy, all about balancing, Pluto went direct. And Pluto is our transformation planet. Pluto is the planet of the demolition, breaking things apart to literally make room for all the new things that are about to come in. And then on October 10th, we had Saturn that went direct as well. Saturn is about our structure, and that could be our physical body and also our space, our shelter, meaning our home and our business. And it's also about scheduling as well. And there's probably many of you out there who are experiencing a major shift in your careers. Because I just want to back up just a second with Pluto's energy, because Pluto was actually in Capricorn. Capricorn is all about careers. So between Pluto and Saturn, Pluto breaking everything up and Saturn restructuring everything, there's many of you out there who might be venturing into a new career of any sort. And now we have Jupiter and Mercury as of tomorrow going direct. So that's 4 planets within a matter of 18 days that has literally shifted and is going direct. So that's going to help us out. And then on the 20th of this month, we have our amazing full moon in Aries energy. Aries energy. And when we think about that full moon, it really is about setting your intentions and seeing how everything over the last 28 days can manifest for you. But you be mindful that in order to bring in all this new stuff, you have to be willing to let things go because you can't fit everything in. So what are you really going to let go of? What are you going to let go of? That's the magical question today. And that's what I want to hear from you. So put that comment below of what it is you are letting go of. And that could be your fears, your insecurities, your doubts, your limitations, whatever it is, a job that doesn't serve you no more, a certain level in your relationship that doesn't serve anymore. So you can move into that new level. So there's a lot of energy going on, and I want you to really embrace it and manifest your deepest desires. I also want to help you do that. And how do I want to help you do that? Good old cards are coming in. So I want you to take a breath. And I want you to just sit there for a moment and really ask yourself, what chakra, what number, and what affirmation can you use today to help you move through Mercury and Jupiter going direct and this amazing full moon that's coming in? More importantly, what chakra do you need to work on so you can really be in alignment to these amazing energies that are coming in? So just take that breath, shuffling up the cards, and let's see what shows up. All right, here's the card. The card's in reverse. Now, if you're new to watching my show, when the card shows in reverse, it means two things. First thing is pay attention to what it is I'm going to be giving you as insight, because you need to hear this. Second thing is the chakra, which is the crown chakra, needs your attention, needs work. Because maybe you've been spending way too much time in your ego and not enough time really in that spiritual space, being the spiritual being that you are. After all, again, what are you being? The affirmation is forgiveness. So who do you need to forgive, or what circumstance do you need to forgive? And this is a perfect time to start doing that now that we have 4 planets that have just gone direct. The number 99, anytime a number repeats itself, that means you need to pay attention to the actual message here. That 9 is about letting go. As I said before, you have to be willing to let go of things so you can make space for new things to come in. 99 is all about letting go. Let go of the grudges, let go of the frustration, let go of the anger you've been holding on to. Move into a space of joy. That's my message to you. Move into a space of joy. So with that being said, and really focusing on the crown chakra so you can clear that energy so you can be the best version of you. All right, guys. All that being said, again, one more time, share, like, and comment on today's show. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and I'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome. We are back on the Author Sports. I am so excited to be here with my co-host Anastasia. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I am good. It's so good to see you again. We don't get to see each other very often. We might have to get this every week, Tonight we are also talking with, we've got
Hi everyone, I'm Natan Bradbury. I'm a veteran, Kabbalist, mystic, coach, and spiritual mentor. I have been blessed to help many students on their spiritual journey over the last 20 years. I am currently the founder of the Mystic Warrior Academy, and what we're doing is we're helping veterans heal from the inside out, overcome any sort of emotional trauma that they've been through. So if you're a veteran, a therapist, or a coach, and are interested in learning more about our program, you can contact us directly at info@mysticwarrioracademy.com. Blessings.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just tuning in, I'm your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne. And in just a minute, I'm going to introduce my guest for today because I like to have the drill where I remind you of what the card was for today. And today's card is really important because it's about forgiveness. And I believe we all need to forgive somebody, if not ourselves, for all the things we've done, all the demons that pop out in the course of our day, doing all crazy stuff. But yes, the word is forgiveness. And our card was in reverse. So it means that we really need to pay attention to our crown chakra so we can become the best version of us. And did you actually know that forgiveness is the highest level of healing? So when you can move into forgiveness, you heal. And when you can forgive immediately without holding on to a grudge and then later on having to forgive, it really helps you to be in that higher vibration. The number's 99, so it really is about letting go. You have to let go. Let go of everything so you make the space for all the greatness that's about to come in now that we've had 4 planets that have gone direct in the last 18 days with this new moon, and we have a full moon coming in. So we have a lot of magic taking place that's helping us to be the best version of who we really are. Now, with that being said, again, I'd like to remind you to share, like, and comment. And if you've missed any episodes or you missed the beginning of the episode of today, please, please, please go check us out on Roku or YouTube. Now, with all that being said, I'm so excited to have my amazing guest. She's not just a guest, she's actually one of my advertising sponsors. And she's also, and I don't use this word often, there's very few people that I put this word in a sentence with, but she's also a really good friend. I love reaching out to her. I love surprising her when I do reach out to her because I always catch you off guard. CJ Ives Lopez, how the hell are you? And share with my viewers what you do.
Hey, I am so happy to be here and to talk to you and to have an opportunity to be on your show. Once again, I love being here with you, Joanne. You just tickle me pink.
Yes, it's the same here. It's tickles, tickles, tickles. It's like to sit here and every morning. Now, those of you may not know this about CJ. I think every morning, and I could be wrong, it might not be every morning, but I believe CJ Ives shares a live video of what she's grateful for. And I know that anytime I catch that live video, I'm like, oh my God, that's right. I gotta remember, what am I grateful for? And CJ, I don't know if you know this or not, but I am truly grateful for you every single day, especially the days when you do go live and you share about how grateful you are about all the things you're grateful about, because it does remind us that we need to focus on what we're grateful for. So what inspires you to even want to do that?
You know, I try to go every day, but I do not go every day, and I really struggled the past through September and before the last week. I was really struggling to do them because I got into like a little rut, and I couldn't find my happy, for lack of
Oh,
better words. So I was really struggling to do them, but I found my happy again, and it was in a hair flip that I found my happy.
hey,
But
whatever it is that makes us happy, right?
you know, it's funny because my gratitude live that day that I kind of brought myself back into a happy place, I was grateful for my curling iron because it was like I decided to do my hair that day, which I hadn't done for over a month. And it was like this weight lifted off my shoulders and it reminded me to do something for myself. But I was in a communication accelerator class because everybody knows that I want to learn to be a better version of myself every single day. So I took a course with Master Talk and Brendan K because I'm horrible at saying his last name. I mess it up every day. And Vamsi Palmetti. Well, I say his Vamsi P and Brendan K. I'm horrible at this stuff. But anyways, I took a communication accelerator course and it was a 12-week course. And one of the things they told us today was journal what we're grateful for every single day. Start our day with being grateful. And if we can do that, then it's going to start our day off right. Well, I thought, I'm always doing a podcast because of the author's porch, what I do. And I'm always talking to people. So why don't I do a gratitude live? and show people my face instead of just keeping it to myself. Why don't I help other people? Because I love, obviously, I've been given the gift of gab. I talk about that all the time.
I'm right there with
So,
you.
yeah. So why not share in this gratitude and tell other people that it doesn't have to be something big all the time. Why not start with something small and just hold on to that small thing all day, focus on that, because sometimes you're not going to find something big. Sometimes it's going to be the hair flip or the curl and iron, and the rest of the day it's going to be crap. But if you could just like your hair, just love the fact that your hair looks good while everything else is falling down around you sometimes, and that's okay to have that for the day, and then tomorrow it can be something else, but just start
Exactly.
out with one thing. So
Exactly.
that's what it was. It was that communication course that helped me find that little trick each day, and that's why I started it.
Excellent. Yeah, and like I was saying, I mean, when I get up in the morning, obviously the first thing I don't do is get on my Facebook page. But when I finally get onto my Facebook page, sometimes I do get to catch CJ as she's actually live in her gratitude, and sometimes I catch it on the replay. But it doesn't matter when I catch it. As soon as I catch it, the first thing that happens to me is that my face literally gets this big smile on, because it's like there's so much laughter that you bring into my life with your gratitude. How you express it, how you share it, you're so real. And I love that about you. You're so real. It's not sugar coated. It's just like you just share. And I just sit there and I just laugh and I laugh, and I'm like, I wonder if CJ realizes how much she makes me laugh in my day.
You know, it's funny because I laugh at myself all day long, and I get looks from my dogs even. I mean, my dogs even look at me like, really, lady, what is wrong with you? And I laugh at myself. And I think that learning to laugh at just everything in life will get you through some of the toughest moments. I mean, there was moments in my life where some really messed up stuff was happening, and I should have broke down. I should have been admitted to a hospital and been on some pills or something for a couple days before I had a massive heart attack, all kinds of things. But I just laughed my way through it because it was the only way that I could cope. And in life's hardest moments, I will find the funny moments in order to get through it, in order to find ways to just say it's going to be okay. Just find a smile. And that's kind of what I do. I find a smile in everything that I do in order to say, you know what? We're still breathing.
Yeah,
You,
that's important.
yeah, you feel that heartbeat, you feel the air in your lungs. You're still here. So
Yes.
guess what? It's going to be okay. And I tell everybody, if I can feel the air in my lungs with stage 3 COPD and it's hard for me to take a breath in, I'm on steroid inhalers, and I have a inhaler next to me everywhere I go because I can't take the chance. And if I'm still breathing, you darn well better believe you're going to be okay, you know?
There you go. Yes. Yeah. So true. And it's like I always say, as long as we have a pulse, there's a purpose.
Mm,
And
yeah.
having that purpose, again, like CJ says, even if you focus on it, whether it being your curling iron, your coffee, your sneakers, your
Mm,
toothbrush, whatever it is that you're grateful for, the small things. Because again, I think people get so caught up in that this gratitude has to be humongous that
mm-hmm,
they don't realize, like, no, it doesn't have to be something big. Start with small things.
mm-hmm.
And once you can get past the small things and realize how important it is for the small things, like, being happy that, wow, I got a pen with me today. Because how many times are you looking for a pen and you don't have one?
Goodness gracious, all the time. I have coffee mugs full of pins all over the house because of that reason alone. So I am grateful for that.
Exactly, exactly. So, and that's just an example of it's great. Gratitude does not have to be big.
Mm-hmm.
Gratitude does not have to be big. So, CJ, what I would like for you to do, because we do run on commercials here, thank God,
Yeah.
let our viewers know how they can reach you. There's a flyer that has this information too. So, share your information.
Yeah, so there's two ways. TheAuthorsPorch.com. that's where you can go and you can book to be on our show. You can book any author services or just reach out to us and find out what we're up to. Just Google the Author's Porch. You're going to find us, or Google CJ Ives Lopez, and you're going to find me on all of the major social media platforms through the Author's Porch or CJ Ives Lopez.
Awesome, awesome. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be chatting up some more with CJ. We'll be right back. Did we lose Bobby?
There is no one-size-fits-all diet plan, so why would your fitness routine be any different? At A Healthful Life, we believe that fitness and conditioning should be tailored to you, and that's why we're offering a free consultation to anyone who reaches out to us right now. Mention this ad and you'll receive 20% off of your 90-day personalized fitness program. Visit ahealthfullife.org now to begin your journey to a more healthful you. ahealthfullife.org.
Hey guys, welcome. We are back on the Author's Porch. I am so excited to be here with my co-host Anastasia. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am good. It's so good to see you again. We don't get to see each other very often. We might have to do this every week, Tonight we are also talking with God.
Hello, my name is Nick Rafter, journalist, writer, editor. I'm happy to be offering copy editing and line editing services at competitive industry rates. If you have a book or any document that needs to be edited and thoroughly looked through, please contact me at nickrafter@gmail.com and let's discuss how to get that work done. That's Nick Rafter, NICKRAFTER, @gmail.com. I hope to hear from you soon.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, and I have my amazing guest here, CJ Ives Lopez. She is the host of the Author's Porch and also the publisher of the Author's Porch magazine, which is what we're going to actually talk about because she just had her second issue come out this month. Your first issue came out when?
In July.
In July.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who may not know, I'm actually one of her columnists. I have a column called the Cosmic Corner. I almost forgot what my column was called. And I share insight on cosmic energy. Everything that's involving the planets, numerology, you name it, it's in that amazing magazine. So CJ, talk to us a little bit about this magazine. Like, what inspired you to do it, what's involved, and how people can be a part of it, because I'm sure you're always looking for writers and ads and all that other great stuff. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, so the magazine is currently quarterly, and we run it, each quarter has a different theme, and the reason why we do that is we want to focus on very specific themes, which each quarter, the quarter that we just published was the youth issue. So we featured youth authors, and on the front, Arnold Lopez is a 15-year-old. He just turned 16 in September. Yeah, he just turned 16 in September, and he has written 2 books. He's authored 2 books, and he has special needs. So he's a special needs author. He's authored 2 books, and he's currently a sophomore in high school. And then we have featured authors in the book, or in the magazine, that are youth authors as well. But on top of that, all the articles in the magazine that are written during the time of that issue, I told you I was going to mess up my words.
It's okay.
During that issue, the articles in there are geared toward the youth. So the articles that are written are based on the theme. So we ask people that they can submit an article for that magazine based off of the theme. So like in January is our leader issue. So it's about people that are leaders in the, here, I have it written down. I knew I was going to write everything down. Thought leaders. There we go. Thought leaders. So it's a thought leaders issue, and we will pick the cover based off of somebody who is a thought leader. And it doesn't have to be, um, it will be somebody in the literary world, somebody who has authored a book, somebody who is within the literary world. It could be a publisher, an editor, but they are a thought leader within that. All the articles will be people that are writing based off of thought leader type of issue or genre. And the authors that will be featured, we reach out to them individually and we say, you are a thought leader in this field that you have written in, and we would like you to be a featured author. We also have you as a columnist for the Cosmic Corner. We have an LGBTQ plus columnist. We have a columnist who does the must read section. And we have a columnist who does the chick lit section. And let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. Goodness, and we have book reviews. So people can submit to have their books reviewed. And we have a kids corner. Sorry, it's
Oh,
Sunday.
good. There's a lot to cover. Yes.
Oh my goodness. And we have the kids corner, so, and a poetry corner, so people can submit their poetry. They can submit if they have an article that will help the youth read. My editor-in-chief, who is also my business partner for the magazine, she runs the kids corner. She is just a couple hours away from her PhD. She's a teacher and an editor, and she runs that. And the articles that she accepts for the kids corner is to help kids enjoy reading again, to get them reading again. What can we do to help our children read again and talk about literacy? So if you have that type of article, all the other ones are pretty much open. You can write about what you want as long as it holds to the theme. And advertisers, we accept advertisers for the magazine because our magazine is on Amazon and it's free to read on Amazon Kindle, and people can read it if they don't have a Kindle Unlimited subscription, they can read it on Amazon and they buy it through Amazon as well. So it is widely published, and we also picked expanded distribution. Expanded distribution means any bookstore, anybody who buys and sells on Amazon can pick up our magazine and sell it through their store.
Oh, wow.
So we picked expanded distribution. So if there's newsstands or any other place that says, hey, we know the author's porch, they can buy it and sell it at their location as well.
Oh, that's
So
good to know.
that's why we wanted to go that route, so we could tell advertisers, next month will be 1 year for the author's porch.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And we are expanding, bringing on new team members, and we want people to know we're here to lift authors up in the literary world. And this magazine is doing just that. The only thing that authors will pay for in this magazine is their book review article. You don't pay for the review, you just pay for the article. And then the advertisements. Your article that you write in this magazine itself is free. We're not charging for you to write an article in this magazine. We're not charging for you to submit your poetry. The advertisers are the only ones paying in this magazine. So we're doing all the things that we do is to help authors get their name and their books out there.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And it's such a great magazine. I mean, from cover to cover, there was so much to read and learn in this magazine. So yes, and I was super excited when my copies came in the mail. I was like, yes, they're here. And of course I couldn't just buy one. I had to buy two.
Did you see, did everybody see the Cosmic Corner?
Yes.
I love the colors of the Cosmic Corner.
Yes.
And I couldn't stop reading it. It was so insightful. I love this one.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, so for anybody out there who is looking to get that article in there and ad in there, reach out to CJ for that. This way here, you can be in the next issue, which is in January, correct? It's
Yeah,
due
it
in
comes out.
December.
Yep, December 1st, everything is due. That gives us that 30 days to edit. And I mean, you have to format all this stuff. And so we need that 30 days to edit and format. We have
Yes.
over 40 pages of the magazine currently, but if we get more articles, we're going to put it in there. If it's good content for people to read and we can get you that promotion for free, we're going to do it. So we need that 30 days. But yeah,
Yes,
January.
definitely.
And we get
Definitely.
the publish date, just so everybody knows, we get the date of publish from Joanne. We say, Joanne, we're publishing in January. Tell me what is the best date to publish? What is the stars aligning? What is our date that we need to publish? Because we believe in numerology and we understand that there is this universal pull of what needs to happen. So we call Joanne and she gives us that date for publishing.
Yes.
October 5th was based off of Joanne's number.
Yes. And in case you're wondering, CJ, what the best date will be for January,
Okay.
I'm
Where's my pen?
hearing now, it may be a bit challenging, and if you need a different date, then I'll dispute it with my insights, my intuition. But what I'm hearing is January 1st.
Okay.
Yeah, January 1st. And just so the viewers can understand where these dates come from, why I chose January 1st, as she was just sharing with you that the dates come from me, right away, intuitively, I connect with numerology to see what's the energy of that day. Now, obviously, January 1st is the new year. And why not have a brand new magazine to read for the first time for that new year, for one? And when you actually take the numbers from January 1st of 2022, 2022 carries a 6 energy, and then you have the 1-1. So it's an 8 energy day, which is all about abundance. So just think about the abundance that each reader is going to receive when they are reading this magazine. So yeah, so that's how the dates stroll into my head intuitively. As soon as CJ said it, I'm like, oh, okay, what's the intuition here? So yes. So again, CJ, let our viewers know how they can reach you one more time. And we do have to take another commercial break. And when we come back from this commercial break, we're going to be sharing about what CJ's plans are for 2022, because she's got some big stuff coming in. But before we take that break, CJ, let them know how they can reach you.
Yeah, head on over to theauthorsporch.com. You will find us on all the social media platforms, the Author's Porch, also CJ Ives Lopez on all major platforms as well.
Excellent. All right, we're going to take that quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Joe Monkman, and I am a personal development trainer. And that means that I help people step into their leadership roles, take their place as a visionary, really understand their own mastery in the world so that they can really find their place at the buffet of life. And if you want to know more, you can find me on my Facebook page at Joe Monkman and joemonkman@gmail.com.
Did you know that astrology and numerology influences your metabolism and weight? Hello, I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, student of astrology, master of numerology, and the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast Deck. And I help women and men by referral release issues from their tissues while releasing emotional weight and falling in love with themselves. As I witness the transformation of watching each client become the best version of who they are. To redeem your first discovery session at 10% off, email healingwithin76@gmail.com. I do look forward to helping you release your issues from your tissues and falling in love with yourself. Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just tuning in, I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, and I have my amazing guest, CJ Ives Lopez. She is the host and also the publisher, the host of the Author's Porch podcast, and also the publisher of the Author's Porch magazine. There's a lot to say there. Gets a little confusing. So, yes, so just as we went to commercial break, we were chatting about all the amazing things that CJ does based on this year. Her recent magazine that was just published. So if you did not get a chance to watch the segment prior to this, please go and watch it on Roku or YouTube, where you can catch all of our shows. You can do a marathon for that matter. I'm sure there'll be a day where the weather is really bad and you want to stay in. Why not stay in and do a marathon of my show? And so, because CJ does so much, she's got this major agenda coming in for 2022. So, CJ, talk about that a little bit.
I am a busybody, ain't I?
You like to stay busy, yes.
Yeah, so I've got this big dream for 2022, and I have big hopes. So I want to do 3 anthologies for next year, where I want to bring on 10 authors for each anthology. So I'm going to open 10 spots for each anthology. It's going to be open from the 1st of November to the 1st of April. It's a shorter time period, but I need to be able to get it published for each of these anthologies for fall of next year. One is going to be a crime fiction anthology, Serial Killer. The next one is a horror anthology. And the third one is a fantasy anthology. And on the 1st of November, the day that it opens up, all of the information, exactly what I'm looking for, how to enter, all of it is going to be up on the authorsporch.com website. That you can submit your story, exactly how many words, all that stuff. Whoever is accepted, whichever 10 authors are accepted, will be emailed notifying that they are accepted, and with a contract. If they sign the contract, they will be awarded $100, and they will be getting 1 copy of the book once it's published. They will not get royalty rights. They don't get the book doesn't belong to them for royalties, but they will be a named author in the book.
Nice.
Which means people can, not Google, but people can put their name in Amazon and they'll be able to pull their name up. So they will get credit for their work, but they don't get royalties. They get the $100, and they get people know that they wrote that story.
Excellent, excellent.
So
Excellent. That
that's an
sounds like fun.
opportunity. Yeah, that's an opportunity for authors. So that's 30 different authors are going to get an opportunity, 3 different books. Then my signature series, the thing that made me an author was my signature series under my pen name Auntie Nan. Because I started out writing children's books. And I started writing a series called Roscoe and Charlie Travels, about my wiener dog and my pit bull going on travels around the world and the crazy adventures that they would get on. And it was 4 books in the series, and I stopped writing them because our legacy dog, who played the role of Charlie, had passed away in 2019.
Oh.
Well, we have decided that we are going to carry on the stories with little Elvis, and now we are going to add not only diversity and inclusion and culture, we are going to add a disability dog, because Elvis is now disabled. So I will be redoing the 4-book series, since they were hand drawn by me and I can't draw.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, you should see them. They're bad, but I love them more than any book I've ever wrote. I never got a professional editor either. So I'm going to have them professionally done versus me learning how to be an author. So I'm going to redo the 4 books, and I'm going to write a 5th book to include Charlie with a new character, Charlie, which will be a disability. So you're going to see a whole new character in there. Also, I will be writing the 2nd book in the Southmost Valley series, found in Romania. The first one was Found in the Fountain. so it will be found in Romania. Under my Auntie Nan pen name, Papaw Chronicles Book 2 will be coming out. I'll be writing a new book, which is Mama Mel's Kitchen. It's a new series under
Wow.
my Auntie Nan pen name as well. And then for 2022, we have 4 magazines coming out, 4 magazine issues. January, Thought Leaders; April, Breaking the Mold; July, Helping Others; and October's will be a special Halloween edition.
So
That's just my writing.
Yeah, I want our viewers to know that CJ also holds a full-time job.
Yeah.
So in between that full-time job and all this that she's doing, and that actually just said just her writing, it's like, and then many people sit back and say, well, they don't have the time to do X, Y, and Z. Now, if CJ has the time to do what she's doing, and a lot of it is really about when we really want to do something, we find the time to do it. Whereas when we really don't want to do it, we make excuses to why we're not doing it. So CJ, I applaud you for all of what you are doing currently and that amazing goal that you have coming in for 2022. In fact, I'm a little jealous because I have not a clue yet to what I have in store for 2022. I start to think about that sort of in December, not in October. But that's good. That's good. I'm glad that someone's a little ahead of me, because then it motivates me to get myself on track to start thinking about, but being that CJ just mentioned she's got 4 issues for the Author Sports magazine for next year, that means that I have to be 4 issues ahead of myself.
Yeah. And we also just opened up voice-only podcast shows 5 times a week with 1 live show. So we have 6 days a week we're doing shows. I'm hosting shows the 6 days a week. I'm trying to onboard a new host to take over a couple of those shows. But if the new host doesn't work, then I'll be doing the show 6 days a week as well.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
There was something I wanted to ask you. It went out of my head. Where did it go? Come back, come back, come back, come back. Think. Oh, there we go. Came back to me. I lost my thought for a second. I want to announce last week's raffle giveaway. But before I announce last week's raffle giveaway, I believe CJ is doing the giveaway for this week. So CJ, what's your giveaway for this week?
Yeah, I would love to give somebody a free copy of the Author's Porch magazine so they can read all the wonderful authors and your amazing Cosmic Corner column in the magazine as well.
Excellent. So again, for those of you who are just tuning in because maybe you didn't catch us from the beginning, all you need to do in order to even get a chance to win that is make sure you share. I want your comments and like. Those are the 3 ways. You have to do all 3 though in order to even get a chance to win CJ's gift. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Take the time right now. And I'm going to announce last week's raffle giveaway, which is Linda Boney. She's won a consultation with Natad Bradbury. So I will definitely be reaching out to her if she's not watching live with us right now, but something tells me she is because she always does. So with all that being said, CJ, are you open to getting a quick reading to find out what's in store for you?
Yeah, from you, absolutely.
All righty. Excellent. So how it works, so our viewers know, CJ, all I like for you to do for me is say your full name that's actually on your birth certificate out loud 3 times. I know, sorry. Go ahead and do that 3 times out loud.
That.
All right, you can give us CJ Ives Lopez. We'll do that. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, CJ Ives Lopez. CJ Ives Lopez. CJ Ives Lopez.
Okay, and all I want for you to do now for me is just hold the question in your mind of what you would like some insight on for today. Just one question. I don't need to know what it is. As much as I love you, I don't really care about your question. All right. So here we have it. Her card for today. And it's so weird that it's in reverse, and it's even weirder of what the message is. So it's in reverse. So when in reverse means two things. CJ needs to really pay attention to what I'm going to tell her. And two, the chakra that we're working on here, she might need to work on that a little bit, which is the heart chakra, which I guess makes a little bit of sense in reference to healing whatever heaviness that she might have been carrying last week, because she did mention that she had a challenging time over the last couple of weeks. So that could be her heart needing to release. Now, the message here is faith, to have faith in yourself. And just from the face she just gave me, it's like, oh, really? Like, I'm supposed to have faith in myself? Because CJ is the type to have faith in everybody else except herself. She questions, and this is just intuitive energy. She questions everything she does. Should she be doing this? Should she be not doing this? So have faith. Have faith and trust that you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. And you are changing so many people's lives. I mean, heck, you're changing my life. And if it's just one person you change in their day, you've already done it, because you've changed my life tremendously. Every single day, like I said, when I sit there and listen to your gratitude, it puts a smile on my face. So just hold that faith in regards that you exactly are where you need to be. And everything that you are doing, you are touching someone's life. Tremendously. The number is 56. So we think about 5. The changes that you are embarking on every single day is leading you to where you need to go. That freedom that you are looking for. The freedom that you are looking for. The freedom to be able to do what you are doing so you don't have to have that full-time job anymore. The freedom so you can do what you want to do without having a full-time job. Although I know you enjoy your full-time job. The 6 energy is all about how you are healing you. And through the work that you do, you are healing others because you are a natural healer. And that 6 energy is also about all the karmic lessons that you came into this lifetime to learn about. And you are definitely learning and experiencing all of them. 5 and 6 is 11. That 11 energy is what we call the master healer. You are healing partnerships. You are healing the partnership you have with you. You are healing the partnership you have with your home, your husband, your dogs. You're healing all of that, and then you're healing worldwide everybody you connect with. So you're doing a damn good job. Does this resonate with you?
It does. Yeah.
Yes. But we got to remember that it was in reverse. And I want to bring that to her attention only because it's really important for her to work on her heart chakra over the next couple of days, just to let go of whatever heaviness you're holding on to. And although I do believe you do this already, spend a little more time with your inner child. Talk with her. Have a nice conversation with her and tell her how amazing she is. Because she knows it, but she needs to hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So CJ, one more time, let our viewers know how they can reach you.
Yeah, they can head over to theauthorsporch.com or just type in CJ Ives Lopez on Google or any search engine, and they're going to be able to pull me up. And I'll be there. Can't sing, but I tried.
yeah, I do that too every now and then. I think I can, and I remind myself, like, wait, tone it back. Yeah. That's not your thing. Sing for yourself, not for others, because you'll kill them. But CJ, I want to thank you so much for being here today and sharing your awesomeness with everybody in the world. Continue doing what you're doing. I'm looking so forward to 2022. And hey, maybe I'll be one of those authors who will decide to do a little writing. Who knows? Yes. Maybe if I'm inspired enough to get that going and see where it goes. We'll see. Ooh, so we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when I come back, I'm going to give you the conclusion of today's show. So we'll be right back.
There is no one-size-fits-all diet plan, so why would your fitness routine be any different? At A Healthful Life, we believe that fitness and conditioning should be tailored to you, and that's why we're offering a free consultation to anyone who reaches out to us right now. Mention this ad and you'll receive 20% off of your 90-day personalized fitness program. Visit ahealthfullife.org now to begin your journey to a more healthful you. ahealthfullife.org.
Hey guys, welcome. We are back on the Author Sports. I am so excited to be here with my co-host Anastasia. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am good. It's so good to see you again. We don't get to see each other very often. We might have to do this every week, you know? Tonight we are also talking with, we've got
Hello, my name is Nick Rafter, journalist, writer, editor. I'm happy to be offering copy editing and line editing services at competitive industry rates. If you have a book or any document that needs to be edited and thoroughly looked through, please contact me at nickrafter@gmail.com. Let's discuss how to get that work done. That's Nick Rafter, NICKRAFTER, @gmail.com. I hope to hear from you soon.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just tuning in, I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Colon, and I had my amazing guest, CJ Ives Lopez, on. She is the host of the Author's Porch, and she's also the publisher of the Author's Porch magazine, which, just to show you, her recent issue has amazing articles in it that you definitely want to read. And for those of you who are curious, just gonna see if I get there really quickly. I should have done it beforehand. If you're interested to read about my column, the Cosmic Corner, I keep forgetting the name of my column. It's a really fun read. So again, for our raffle winner for this week, for last week was Linda Boney. She's won a consultation with Tad Bradbury, and I'll be reaching out to her and him so they can connect. And for those of you who have actually shared, liked, and comment, and you can do this if you're watching on the replay as well, but you do need to share, like, and comment to take advantage of this week's raffle giveaway, which CJ is giving away the magazine. So you got to play it. You got to be in it to win it, I think is how it goes. So really quickly, for those of you who would like to know what's going on before next week's show, unfortunately, I can't be in two places at the same time, so I will not be on next Sunday, but I will be back on the 31st, which is Halloween. And do I have a trick or treat for you for then? So stay tuned for October 31st. You'll get a break next Sunday on the 24th. Go ahead and have that marathon. You can catch up on all the shows you've missed. Now, I just want to do a quick shout out to all our promos because there's always someone doing amazing work out there. So to start off with, again, our guest for today, CJ Ives Lopez. As you know, she's got everything going on between her podcast and also her magazine. And you're definitely gonna go back and watch the show because she's got amazing things taking place for 2022, and you may want to take part in it. Then we also have Spirit Messages that take place every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time by Joe Monkman. He literally connects the spirit and delivers some amazing insight to what's going on. And then he also does one-on-one readings as well. It's a really great group and it's fun and it's about an hour. So Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, check out that flyer. And last but not least, we have the October specials. There's still 2 Wednesdays left that if you have not booked your 12-card Cosmic Energy Soul reading, go ahead and do so because this is the time to do it. You're literally getting $100 off. So it's $99.99 for a 12-card reading. If that's something that's resonating with you, all you need to do is email healingwithin76@gmail.com to take advantage of. 2 Wednesdays left. After the last Wednesday, that's it for that special. And one final reminder, anybody who's interested in being a guest on my show, whether you want to be an advertising sponsor or you literally want to be on the show, this is a great time to do just that because I have an amazing special taking place, which funny enough, I have to read it because, I don't know it offhand because why would I know that? That means I'd have to remember something. So here's what you get. It's 3 guest appearances, one guest appearance on my radio show, and you have 12 episodes of commercials, advertising sponsorship, name and business name mentioned, and also displayed on a flyer, which you get to see. We post it up. So go ahead. If this is something you're interested in, you have something you're looking to offer, you have some healing demonstrations you want to share, this is your time to do that right now. Take advantage. There are 3 spots left for this year, but I'm already working on 2022. So all you need to do is send me an email, healingwithin76@gmail.com, indicate what it is you do, what's your specialty. We'll have a conversation and we'll get you on the show calendar. And I'm looking forward to having you as my guest and or advertising sponsor. All that being said, remember, this is an amazing week coming in, 2 planets going direct and the full moon all at the same time. Enjoy it, embrace it, and I will see you back here on October 31st. Bye-bye for now.